Hello, welcome back to Ask Amy. Today we have a question about sugar and cravings and ice cream that isn't really about sugar and cravings and ice cream, of course, from Louise. It's a great question. It's a little bit different than the direction we go sometimes, so I'm excited to dive into this one. So Louise asks, how do I stop thinking about and craving sugar and then stop eating ice cream on a weekend? I have 3 young children, so this is kind of my treat each week. Should I just enjoy it or let it go? Louise. So this is one where I really wish you were here because I just want to ask you lots of questions. I'm so curious, Louise, about why would you not want to just enjoy the ice cream? You know, you say, should I just enjoy it or let it go? Which to me kind of makes me think, and I don't know, I could be wrong, that maybe you do kind of enjoy it, but you think it's bad, you think it's wrong, you think having ice cream on a weekend as a treat is a problem in some way. So I would just love to be able to talk to you and find out more about that and really kind of see how it's looking to you. But it's okay. We can speak to this anyway, even without that. And, you know, the thing I would just say, so there's kind of 2 parts of this. You ask about how to stop thinking about and craving sugar. And then you wonder if you should just let yourself enjoy the ice cream or if you should not have it at all or let it go. The first thing that just kind of occurs to me to point us toward here is seeing that all of our experience, all of our opinions, all of our preferences, everything we feel is made of our own thinking moment to moment. Now, I know it can really look out there in life like there are good things and bad things. There are healthy things and unhealthy things. Yet with everything, we always see and feel exceptions. Always. So the people who ask me questions like, or that are just out there asking, you know, well, should I have this ice cream and I have it every week and it's bad? Like, they will have no qualms about having a piece of birthday cake if it's someone's birthday, or having a drink if it's a certain day of the week or a certain holiday or whatever, you know. And I just say this again to point out how we get with our thinking. Like, we can point to anything and kind of use that as reasons and science and valid excuses, you know, like something that looks real, like, no, but ice cream's bad for you. Is it? I don't know. Like, I know that it isn't health food. I know that it isn't considered health food, but I know, like, you know, there are a couple ways of eating ice cream, at least a couple that come to mind for me. One is how I used to do it, hiding in a closet, beating myself up, full of shame and guilt. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't good for me. And another way is maybe, you know, after a long weekend with your 3 kids, once they finally go to bed, you getting a moment to yourself and enjoying something that you can savor. Either way, I don't think the ice cream has much of an impact there. Beating ourselves up has an impact. Worrying has an impact. Trying to not think thoughts that are just naturally showing up that are meaningless anyway, those have an impact on us. They have a huge impact on our health. They have a huge impact on our moment-to-moment satisfaction in life, of just how we feel, how relaxed and at ease and in touch with ourselves we are in any given moment. All of that stuff has a big impact. Eating some sugar here and there, I don't know. I'm not that kind of doctor, so I don't even want to go there, but I can speak to the psychological impact, and I can tell you right now that eating ice cream with guilt and shame and worry and should I enjoy it? And I'm not going to really enjoy it because what if I enjoy it too much? And I can't believe I've been thinking about this much. And, you know, that's a totally different thing than enjoying it without all of that on your mind. And again, the mind piece, what's on our mind, seems to me like way above and beyond in terms of impact. Any kind of little bit of food might, you know, the impact, you can't even compare the two. So Louise, I'd say the other big piece of this, because you're asking about how do I stop thinking about it all the time and craving it, and it's all tied in together, is should I enjoy it? yeah, you should let yourself enjoy it. Now, will you enjoy it? I don't know. So that's an interesting thing to see here. It's like, let yourself, of course, we should let ourselves feel anything we feel. That's where you get to discover whether you really even enjoy it or not. So it's kind of like last week's question. Someone was asking about, how do I make a decision? I have all these thoughts in my head. You know, which one do I listen to? Do I listen to this or that? And how's the decision made? And how do I feel confidence in it? Well, it isn't made from this or that. The decision comes up from a deeper place. So does your enjoyment or your realization that you don't really enjoy ice cream. When you're not thinking about it so much, when you're not judging it, when you're not trying to not think about sugar and ice cream, when you're not in your head about, is this okay, is this not okay, when it just looks like food, when it just looks neutral, it's just a bunch of whatever it is, sugar and milk and whatever's in there, it's neutral. It's neutral. It's just food. When that starts to look like the case, you'll see. You'll either like it or you won't. I can tell you from a long time of thinking about a lot, thinking way too much about food and what it was doing and is it good or is it bad. I thought I liked all kinds of things. Turns out I just had them on my mind constantly, usually because I was trying to not like them, trying to not think about them, trying to avoid them, trying to convince myself that I didn't like them. So much unnecessary mental garbage. When all of that fell away, most of the things that I used to think about all the time, obsess about as if I loved these foods, I don't even eat them today. I will let myself. I could if I wanted to. I just don't enjoy them. I don't like them. I never did. It was a mental thing. So for you, I mean, maybe that's the case with ice cream for you. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But the more you can see it's just food, it's neutral. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing right with it. It just is, you know, and just kind of let all that thinking settle down. You don't have to try not to think about it. Just let it be there and let it move through. You have enough to do with 3 little kids, you know, just live your life and don't worry about that. Know that we're designed, our body, our physical body is designed to just take care of this. We're just hungry and we have preferences and we eat certain things and we don't like other things. It's taken care of. It's a beautiful design. It's taken care of so that we don't have to think about it all the time. So when we come in with our minds thinking about it, we're trying to like do better than the nature that we've been given. It just gets us in trouble. Just gets us in trouble. So just go on with your life. Let the thoughts be there. Don't worry about the ice cream. Eat it, don't eat it, no big deal. And then discover whether you like it or not. And you're going to see a lot of different things. You're going to see it in a very different way, and you're going to see it in a deeper way, and it's going to feel different to you from that place. So I hope that's been helpful for you, Louise. And let me know. Let me know. How I'm really curious to see how this all plays out for you. Give it a little bit of time and see how things change. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you back here next Monday.